Books with Wallace.
Greetings, fellow book lovers. I'm Wallace, and this is Books with Wallace.
Books with Wallace.
Today we will be talking about T.J. Newman's new book, Drowning, which is out May 30th. This is one of the coolest and scariest books I've read in a long time, but good scary, not like too much scary. If you like books like The Perfect Storm and movies like Gravity, Apollo 13, and The Martian, you are going to love Drowning. This is what I looked like when I was reading the book. We now welcome our in-studio guest, T.J. Newman. T.J. Newman is the author of Falling. That book blew up 2 years ago and was the fastest-selling hardcover debut at Simon & Schuster since 2004.
Good morning, America. I'm T.J. Newman.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm a huge fan of your show.
Most authors are. So, I have a couple of questions for you today. Is TJ short for something, or did you just want a cool author name? Be honest.
Well, it's my name. Tori Jan, TJ.
Alright, tell us about your books.
Yeah, so Drowning is my second novel, and it tells the story of the rescue of Flight 1421, a flight from Honolulu to San Francisco that crashes into the ocean 6 minutes after takeoff.
Sounds like a fun time. Would you mind using the models we have today to demonstrate the events of your novel?
Sure.
So the plane then crashes into the water like that, and it goes down exactly like that. So now it's at an angle like this, and it's hanging over the edge of a cliff, right? So they're all sitting in here in the back of the plane, which is where the air is in here. Now up on the surface, that's where the rescue team is doing their thing. But down below and here, they're trying to figure out how do they get out of there while still staying in here. Does that make sense?
So your first book, Falling, was about a plane hijacking, and your second book, Drowning, is about a plane crash. My question is, what did a plane ever do to you?
Well,
Did you really write some of your books while you were flying at 35,000 feet on red-eye flights?
I did. I would work red eyes, I'd get the passengers to sleep, and I'd go to work. I would stand in the galley and write by hand, and that's how I wrote my first book.
Must have been concerning for everyone who actually saw what you were doing. Would you recommend people read your books while flying?
I wrote it while flying, so I happen to think that's the perfect place to read it.
My mom said she wouldn't read your books on a plane, but she did enjoy reading your books on land.
Wallace and TJ took a break from the interview to discuss flying and the literary life. Like other authors, TJ benefited from Wallace's tutelage.
I'm Wallace, and this has been Books with Wallace with our guest, T.J. Newman.
Books with Wallace.